This stove has one particular feature. This burner over here has two elements. There's an inner element which you can light. Shall I do it? With this knob here, and this that lights up. And then there's an outer element over here which also lights up. There are 5 knobs here to speak of, but there are 2 of them specifically made to indicate the inner and the outer flames of this thing.
Let's see, Hayden asked if his friend Bill, who was in quotes homeless, could come and stay here while we were gone, and we said yes. I didn't set any rules or anything, which maybe was a mistake.
This one with the dot here in the middle means the middle element, and then this one indicates the outer element, but there's no symbol on this one, and I noticed it. And here I saw over here is the one knob that used to be over here.
He would live here and you would be here, and I assumed that he would be finding something to do with himself during the day, you know, be out doing something, and then you two would be, you know, hanging out in the house, cooking and doing your laundry and keeping my house neat and tidy.
Hey, Bill.
Hey, Hayden. Bill, Tovia.
Hi, Bill.
I haven't even had you over yet, and you're already my favorite guest.
How are you?
I'm doing well. Come right upstairs.
Okay.
Hello.
Thank you for the shares.
I was informed from Bill that he actually would like to have us over to his apartment for dinner.
Oh, he doesn't want to cook for all of us.
No, he does.
He does.
Yeah, he'd love to. What do you guys think?
Can he cook?
Yeah.
He can.
Yeah, he can cook. He's really excited about it.
Oh, sure. Why not? Why not? I think it'd be an experiment.
Idea first came to me when Bill was staying in my grandparents' house, and what I realized was that his way of living and what he thought was an appropriate way of living was totally inappropriate for my grandma's house. I mean, there was a huge mess all over the kitchen. He did not really understand that he had to respect some of the artifacts or some of the nice things which my grandma had collected. And this is, I realized...
Stay with you at your grandparents' house. And you said, well, you could do that for 3 weeks. And I just spent about that long wondering where I would sleep tomorrow night. So 3 weeks sounded like forever. All the time I...
So all these little things on here, they're all from different places in Japan. some of them from little shops or on the street. And that thing is from Poland.
Couches on Craigslist, right? And I just remember it being this pipe dream of, oh, when I get an apartment in Philadelphia, I'm gonna buy these couches and I'm going to sit down on them and I'm gonna be able to buckle my seatbelt every single night, however I want, and it's gonna be cool, right? You know, it was just like you had the floor plan out in your head, and then things change. Things go wrong. They spiral out of control. You don't even know if you're getting the job. You don't even know if you're gonna find an apartment. You don't even know if you're going to get your red Dodge van seatbelt couches.
My grandparents came back. They noticed all these little things that were wrong with the house that you or I wouldn't even think twice about. Like that there were knobs on the stove had been put in.
I tried to pull the knobs off and they didn't come off. But somebody, somehow, took them off, maybe to clean, I'm not sure, and then put them back in the wrong place. I'm not really sure at this point of whether or not these knobs come off.
I'm baking cookies. Where's the timer? Where's the timer? Bill must have hidden the timer somewhere.
Looking for an apartment again. No leads. All of those little hyperlinks on Craigslist already clicked, and I crumbled under that. But that didn't change the fact that we still needed to clean the whole house before your grandparents got back. You came over to me. I was on my computer. I had just finished vacuuming. I was looking at apartments, and you basically called me lazy for not cleaning up to your standard, for not doing the rooms that you had asked. I didn't know where I was sleeping the next night. And that, to me, was a higher priority than vacuuming a floor, even though it was the floor of the house that I'd slept in for the past 3 weeks. I always see my bicycle as a safe haven, so I just left. I rode my bicycle until I wasn't as angry, and I came back. I went on to successfully find an apartment. I moved to Philadelphia. Now that I was here, I wasn't all too sure that I was going to hear from you anymore.
Well, I think we're gonna go ready.
I think we're ready.
Okay, I have to open the oven up, so could you go inside?
Yes. Hayden, Grandma has to open the oven because she has to get the food out, so let's go. Okay? Here we go, let's go in the other room. It's just not working for me today. My fingers aren't working right. It must be too late at night.
You don't feel like giving it one more try?
Nah, I can't. I mean, I can feel that it's not working. Nothing, you know, I'm not doing it in a smooth way.
Okay.
So I
Sounded
have to
good to
give
me.
it up. Yeah, but it doesn't to me, so.
Carrots.
Are you nervous at all?
Yeah, I practiced all weekend. I I ate so much sushi I actually couldn't use the bathroom anymore because of the rice.
I thought an interesting way to shake things up and introduce people to different ways of living that they might be used to would be to have my grandparents come to dinner in Bill's apartment. And that's what we're going to be doing this Monday. My grandparents are coming over here for dinner. That's why we just bought that table.
So what would you like to buy? These?
Yes, these.
All right.
And I mean, I already paid that.
Sorry?
I already paid that.
Oh, for that? You paid for it?
Yeah, but I just want to change for something else because I don't.
I think it's a good choice. We don't really take returns as a rule, though.
I asked lady was here. And
Let me, what do you think? Hey, I've got a customer here. She's still in the store. She wants to give her kids stuffed animals instead of this toy gun. We are here to buy a table. We have to buy a table because I don't have a table. Why don't I have a table? Because I haven't been tasked with something that a table would need to rise to the occasion. Hayden, this is beautiful woodwork. I mean, look at this. Look at this hardware. That's not your IKEA right there.
It's kind of small, don't you think? I mean, you think four people can sit at this? I think I want my grandparents to be comfortable. I mean, I don't want them.
your grandparents to be challenged.
I want them to be challenged and comfortable.
3 hours later.
I think we're buying this table. What do you think?
I'd buy 10.
But no, I think the finger is above is a good.
Well, you know, but when it's really, really, really cold, just anyway.
No, I mean, I'm definitely gonna. So yeah, you.
There you go. Do you have the slip?
Yep. Yep.
We're in 3F. I'll let you guys in.
Right here.
Shall I open the door or do you want to go first?
Welcome to my home.
Thank you, Bill. Oh, it's big. Wow.
Thank you.
Wow. Oh my God. Did you stay home from work today to do this?
No, I got home when I normally do.
Smells good in here.
Let's see. How do they work? Not bad. Nice. It's real. It's tremendous. But it's only one seat belt, which is there's another one. Oh, I see. 3 seat belts. Better than I thought.
So I have a question for you, Bill, which I've been saving up, but you probably already got prepped on it. I want to know how to get off the knobs on my stove so I can put them in the right place.
You just have to pull on them.
Nobody could do it. They
Really?
don't come off.
Well, I was afraid.
Everybody's afraid to pull them
I
off.
was afraid to pull too hard.
So you'll have to come back. Thank you, this was an interesting idea. Okay, Bill, keep up the good work.
All right.
Keep the house clean. Looks good. Don't make a mess.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Grandma. Wow, amazing.